That's right, fantastic bass lines. It's like sort of the bass lines form the core of any dance music track, isn't it? Well, that's what we're going to be looking at right now, how to create your own grungy bass line just using the built-in VSTIs from Logic Pro X. And what we're going to be using over there is the EFM one. So let's get into it and see how to make a bass line just like the one which you heard right now. Well, let's see what we're going to be doing and making this into this. What we're going to be doing is using a VSTI called EFM1. So as always, like I told you, go up to the plus sign on the left hand side of your window on Logic Pro X, select software instrument, press create, and what you get is a software instrument. In the inspector on the left hand side, go down to instruments and just select EFM FM Synth stereo. What opens up is just this. Well, I take my notes from the piano upstairs, drag them and drop them down. These notes were pre-made, just thought we'll save up on some time instead. You know, if I start drawing up notes and everything, you guys will get a little bored. Anyways, so these notes were already pre-drawn, and when you put them down, this is what it sounds like in just the factory default. I like the feel of this also. Yeah? If I'm doing like sort of a deep house track or something, just give this same thing like, you know, a little bit of low ends, and this bass line could really sound nice in a deep tech house track. Well, anyways, what we are going to be looking at is making a nice rough grungy overdrive type of a bass line. So first thing what we're going to be doing is just looking at this EFM1 and just modulating certain things. Very, very simple, very, very nice. The first is the modulator wave. We see what we did. It was just about on the 7 o'clock setting, and we just took it up to a little bit more than 9 o'clock, maybe just about 10 o'clock, the modulator wave, and it just changed the sound. Let's listen to it again. This is what it was, and when we take it up, this is what it changes to. We're getting there. Next thing, you read the FM over here, you go down to the main center knob and just increase that slightly, and let's see how that sounds. That's why it's giving a little bit more feel. But I think what the track is missing, or what this patch is missing, is a little bit of low ends. So what you can do is, they have a sub level right down here on the left hand side in the EFM1. I'm just going to go and increase that, and just to give it that low ends. That's right. So it just gives you the sub low ends to make the bass line, you know, actually just get that feel. Well, now another thing is, this is where I would probably stop, and this is the way I like it. But there's a lot of other things which you can do, a lot of knobs that you can play around with and get, you know, different effects on your bass line. If you play with sort of the attack, the decay, the release, the sustain, anything. So let's just do some playing around. The attack first. Well, normally in bass lines, what I like to do is I like to keep the attack minimal, because I just wanted to actually just go there and hit it. But anyways, like I said, this gives a good sound as well, just if you increase the attack a little bit. Let's say if we give it a little bit more release, and just see how that sounds, the decay, sustain. Just play around with the knobs, and trust me, you can get some sounds which are really fantastic. That was the decay that we played around with. Your sustain. And the release just lets the note actually just play on, you know, and just extend those sub levels and those frequencies. Well, that's how you make a nice grungy bass line in just about 5 minutes. And you can start producing your track. Stay tuned to DJ Suketu Unplugged, because next week when we come back, we're going to be showing you how to make a bass line, especially for dubstep and electro.